Think all cars in 2025 are safe? Well, not exactly. Some are safe, but others are safer, like life-saving, accident-dodging, superhero-level safer. That's where the IIHS and NHTSA step in, running cars through brutal crash tests to see which ones actually protect you best. And today, we're counting down the 2025 models that don't just meet safety standards, they crush them. If you're behind the wheel of one of these, you're not just driving, you're basically wrapped in high-tech armor. Let's dive into the safest cars you can buy this year. First up, the 2025 Honda Accord. This one's a legend, redesigned just a couple of years ago and already racking up awards. It's the kind of car that feels built to last and holds its value better than your old crypto investments. Let's talk safety. 10 airbags, yes 10, hill start assist, automatic LED headlights, and even high beam assist so you won't blind oncoming drivers like a rookie. Plus, Honda's sensing suite brings in lane keeping, traffic sign recognition, and traffic jam assist, because why not let the car share the stress when you're stuck crawling down the highway? Now, there's a catch. If you're eyeing blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert, you won't find them on the base model. You've got to step up to the SE trim for those lifesavers, and honestly, that's the sweet spot. The IIHS even handed the Accord a top safety pick plus, which is like getting straight A's on your crash test report card. Hybrid lovers, don't worry, you've got options too. The hybrid trims hit up to 48 miles per gallon combined, which is amazing for your wallet, though not necessary if you're only chasing safety features. Bottom line, the Accord SE gives you serious protection, smart tech, and peace of mind without overpaying. A smart, safe, and seriously stylish choice. Next up, the 2026 Honda Civic Hatchback, proof that small cars can still think big when it comes to safety. Now here's where things get a little quirky. The hatchback earned the coveted Top Safety Pick Plus from IIHS, while the sedan only scored the regular Top Safety Pick. Same car family, different safety crown. Don't ask us why, safety testing can be a bit of a mystery sometimes. But because the hatchback takes home the bigger trophy, that's the one making our list. Numbers-wise, NHTSA gave the Civic lineup, sedan, hatch, and even the sporty SI, a full 5-star overall rating. That's a clean sweep, which is rare to see. And it gets better. Civics are basically the gold standard in resale value. Translation, buy one now and it won't feel like you threw your money into a black hole 3 years later. As for features, even the base LX sedan starts strong. 10 airbags, LED lighting, high beam assist, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, auto emergency braking, you get the idea. The sport trim stacks on blind spot monitoring and a rear cross traffic alert, which are features you'll thank yourself for the first time someone tries to creep into your blind zone. If you want to splurge on the sport touring hybrid, you'll get bonus perks like rain sensing wipers and parking assist. But those extras are more about convenience than safety. So what's our pick? For the sedan, we'd stop at the LX. It's simple, effective, and safe. But in the hatchback, since it's the stronger safety star, we'd go with the sport trim. That's the smart balance of features, value, and real-world protection. And here's a tip. If you spot a 2025 still hanging around at a dealership, you can save about $1,500 on essentially the same car. Safety and savings? That's a win-win. Now let's talk about the 2025 Hyundai Elantra, proof that you don't need a luxury badge to pack serious safety punch. Sure, the base engine is a modest 147 horsepower, so no, it won't light your hair on fire, but it does deliver a respectable 36 miles per gallon combined, and there's even a hybrid option if saving money at the pump is your love language. But here's where the Elantra really earns its spot on this list: safety. Every trim, even the entry level, comes loaded with advanced features that many competitors still charge extra for. We're talking automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane keeping assist, driver attention monitoring, safe exit assist, the works. Plus, it walks away with IIHS's top honor, the TSP Plus. That's a big deal. Now, moving up the trims is where things get interesting. The mid-level SEL doesn't add much for safety, but go all the way to the Limited and you suddenly unlock the good stuff. Adaptive cruise control, enhanced collision avoidance, LED headlights, a surround view camera, blind spot view monitor, and Hyundai's highway driving assist. Translation: under the right conditions, the car can handle steering, braking, and acceleration on its own. Not bad for a compact sedan. The catch? That upgrade will cost you over $5,000. But here's the thing, we'd argue it's worth every penny if safety tech is your priority. The Limited basically turns the Elantra from a safe choice into a smart car that's looking out for you, and that's a leap worth paying for. Next up, the 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 6, a sleek, all-electric sedan that looks like it slid right out of a sci-fi movie. It's the follow-up to the wildly popular Ioniq 5 SUV, and this time, Hyundai wrapped the tech in a low-slung aerodynamic package that can crank out up to 320 horsepower or travel up to 361 miles on a charge, depending on how you spec it. Oh, and charging? Blink and you'll miss it. That's how fast it juices back up. On the safety front, the Ioniq 6 nails the IIHS Top Safety Plus award. The base model already comes stacked with advanced gear, forward collision avoidance with pedestrian and cyclist detection, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, safe exit assist, and auto high beams. In other words, the entry-level Ioniq is anything but basic when it comes to protecting you. Of course, if you like piling on the extras, the SEL introduces a more advanced blind spot collision avoidance system, junction turning assist, and the semi-autonomous highway driving assist too. Step all the way up to the Limited and you'll unlock surround view cameras, blind spot view cameras, and parking collision avoidance, the kind of features that make parallel parking less of a spectator sport. But here's the kicker. Even the rear-wheel drive SE standard range gives you an incredible amount of safety tech for the money. Between its stellar IIHS rating and standard features list, it's the best safety value in the lineup. Want more range or all-wheel drive? Sure, upgrade. But if safety per euro spent is your metric, the base Ioniq 6 is a knockout. Now let's shine a light on the 2025 Hyundai Sonata, a mid-size sedan that proves you don't need to spend luxury money to feel like you're driving something premium. This one grabs the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus, so right out of the gate, you know it's got the goods. Power comes from a 191 horsepower engine, which is plenty for your daily runs or longer highway trips. And now you can even get it with all-wheel drive. Perfect if you live somewhere with less than perfect road conditions. Inside, the Sonata leans more luxury than budget, with twin 12.3-inch displays that wouldn't look out of place in a German luxury car. But the real star here is safety. The Sonata checks nearly every box: automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert with auto braking, junction turning assist, adaptive cruise control, safe exit assist, LED headlights, tail lights, and even high beam assist. That's a long list of peace of mind baked right into the base model. Here's the kicker. Stepping up the trims doesn't add much to the safety story. Outside of heated mirrors, you're not gaining anything that makes the Sonata safer than the entry-level version. And that's actually great news, because it means even the most affordable Sonata, the SE trim, delivers top-tier safety without nudging you into a bigger monthly payment. Bottom line, if safety and value are what you're after, you don't need to climb the trim ladder. The entry Sonata already does it all, and looks good doing it. Time to meet the newcomer on the block, the all-new 2025 Kia K4. Kia has been on a roll lately, turning the budget brand stereotype on its head, and the K4 is another step forward. It's compact, affordable, stylish, and packed with the kind of tech that makes you wonder how they kept the price so low. Now, the entry-level LX already starts strong. You get LED headlights, hill start assist, heated mirrors, 8 airbags, and even haptic warnings through the steering wheel, which is basically your car giving you a polite tap on the wrist when you're not paying attention. Plus, it comes with Kia's full DriveWise suite of safety tech: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping and lane following assist, forward collision avoidance with pedestrian detection, and high beam assist. That's a serious package for a base model. But here's the thing, for just $1,000 more, the LXS trim adds the features you'll actually want: blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and safe exit warning. Those are huge real-world lifesavers, especially in city driving or when you're parked on a busy street and someone flings a door open without looking. So yes, the K4 lives up to Kia's value-first reputation, but the smart money isn't on the bare-bones LX. Spend that extra grand on the LXS and you'll turn a solid compact into a seriously well-rounded safety contender. Next up, the 2025 Mazda 3, a car that proves safety and driving fun don't have to be opposites. This little gem comes as either a sedan or hatchback, and no matter which one you pick, it proudly wears the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus badge. That means you can enjoy a sporty, sharp-handling compact without giving up peace of mind. Performance-wise, even the base model runs with a lively 191 horsepower four-cylinder. It's not a rocket ship, but it makes the Mazda 3 one of the most engaging drives in its class. And here's the kicker: the fun doesn't come at the cost of safety. The base 2.5S trim already includes most of the essentials we look for: automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, perfect for traffic jams, LED headlights, high beam assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. That's a seriously generous list for the starter version. Now, if you go up to the 2.5S Premium, you'll add some niceties like adaptive headlights, a head-up display, and traffic sign recognition. And if you're the kind of buyer who insists on ticking every box, the top-tier Turbo Premium Plus throws in a surround view monitor, parking assist with automatic reverse braking, and Mazda's semi-autonomous driving system called Cruising and Traffic Support. But here's our honest take: the base 2.5S already gives you so much that most people won't need to climb higher. Unless you just have to see your parking space from 12 angles, the entry-level Mazda 3 is a perfect blend of safety, value, and a genuine smile every time you're behind the wheel. Now let's step into the luxury lane with the 2025 Mercedes-Benz C-Class. This is Mercedes staking its claim in the small luxury sedan space, and it pulls it off with style, refinement, and most importantly, safety. The C-Class wears both a 5-star NHTSA rating and the coveted IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. That's a solid foundation, no question. But here's where things get a little Mercedes-y. The entry-level C-Class, while plush and polished, isn't actually packed with the advanced safety tech you might expect given the price tag. Standard gear gives you LED headlights with high beam assist, rain-sensing wipers, heated mirrors, blind spot monitoring with exit alert, and a driver monitoring system. You also get Parktronic with active parking assist, which will literally find and steer you into a spot, because nothing says luxury like never having to parallel park again. Still, if you want the really advanced safety systems, like blind spot monitoring with steering assist, enhanced automatic braking that works during turning or cross-traffic situations, or true lane centering, you'll need to add the $1,950 driver assistance package. And honestly, for a brand that loves to position itself as the gold standard of safety and tech, making you pay extra feels a bit cheeky. The step-up exclusive trim, about $2,050, unlocks a surround view camera, which is nice if you hate guessing whether you're really between the lines. And if you're feeling extra, the Pinnacle trim layers on even more toys, like a head-up display, augmented navigation, and digital light headlights that can project images onto the road. Cool? Absolutely. Essential for safety? Not so much. For our money, the sweet spot is the C300 paired with the exclusive trim plus the driver assistance package. That combo gives you luxury, every meaningful safety tool, and the full Mercedes experience without paying extra for the flashy gimmicks. And here it is, the legend itself, the 2025 Toyota Camry. Few sedans have the track record this car does. For decades, it's been the go-to answer for families who want a car that just works, safe, reliable, efficient, and surprisingly comfortable on the daily grind. And the latest version? It's not just good, it's good enough that it walked away with the title of Best New Model of 2025. That's no small feat. This year, Toyota went all in. Every single Camry is a hybrid. Yup, no more choosing between gas or hybrid, it's hybrid all the way. That means you not only get excellent fuel economy, but you're also driving a sedan that pushes the family car into the future. Safety-wise, it's loaded. Every Camry comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which covers automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, and lane tracing assist. You even get proactive driving assist, which helps the car ease you through curves and slows down when needed. It's like having a helpful co-pilot who doesn't complain about your driving. Add in 10 airbags, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, safe exit assist, and high beam assist, and the Camry earns its IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus badge with confidence. Now, you can spend more for the top trims to grab extras like a head-up display and a surround view camera, but honestly, from a pure safety standpoint, you don't need to. The entry-level LE already nails everything that matters. In short, the 2025 Camry is proof that you can buy the safe choice and the smart choice without feeling like you settled. It's a textbook example of why the Camry remains king of the sedan hill. And now let's talk about the 2025 Toyota Prius, the car that went from eco-warrior stereotype to head-turning hybrid practically overnight. Thanks to its major redesign in 2023, the Prius isn't just about saving gas anymore. It's sleeker, quicker, and still sipping fuel like it's the most thrifty driver at the pump. But here's the real kicker. Toyota didn't just stop at efficiency, they leaned hard into safety too. Even the base LE trim comes loaded with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which is like a greatest hits package of driver assists. We're talking forward collision warning with pedestrian detection, auto emergency braking, lane departure warning with steering assist, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, road sign recognition, and automatic high beams. And get this, it doesn't just spot people, it also detects bicycles and motorcycles. That's next-level awareness. It even has an emergency driving stop feature, which can sense if the driver has a medical issue and bring the car to a safe stop. That's the kind of tech you hope you'll never need, but you'll be really glad is there if you ever do. On top of that, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic detection, safe exit assist, and even tire pressure monitoring are all standard. Want a little more? Toss in $35 for front and rear parking sensors, basically pocket change in car world, or $1,400 for all-wheel drive. But honestly, the LE already has just about everything you actually need to stay safe on the road. Bottom line, the Prius isn't just the mileage king anymore. It's a seriously smart, safe ride. A car that protects your wallet, the planet, and your peace of mind. Hard to argue with that triple win.